The way things are happening these days is kind of heartbreaking that, a lot of these prisoners are beginning to cause a lot of problems in the society, especially the ones that were released from the Benin prison about a week ago. Because, of course, you can see reports on how some of them have been going to people's houses and stealing and causing all kinds of issues for them just because they are not well rehabilitated and they've not really learned their lessons over time. You cannot believe what this other prisoner escapee just did to a neighbor. An Edo prisoner kills neighbor who testified against him in court. We don't know where this thing is taking us, but we hope that we are not consumed by what is going on in Nigeria today. More details I'll bring to you shortly about what happened and why he had to kill the neighbor because he testified against him. But before then, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay guys, let us dive right in here and see why this escapee had to kill his neighbor. A convicted criminal who escaped from prison in Edo State has killed a neighbor who testified against him in court. A convict who escaped from the Oko Correctional Center in Edo State has killed his neighbor who testified against him in court. The convict killed his neighbor hours after escaping. According to reports, the escapee prisoner was among over 1,993 prisoners who escaped from 2 correctional facilities in Edo State. Few have been arrested, while about 1,818 prisoners are still on the run and had flooded the streets, launching various degrees of attack on citizens. Addressing newsmen today, Babatunde Okokumo, Edo Commissioner of Police, said they have arrested 126 suspects, criminals, and 10 amongst them were escapees. His words, according to us, we have commenced actions against the criminal elements. It will interest you to know that 10 of the criminal elements who escaped from Oko Correctional Center on Airport Road, Benin, and the Correctional Center on Benin-Sapele Road, Benin, were also arrested. One of them, after having escaped from Oko Correctional Center, ran back to his village on the same day to kill the person who stood as a prosecution witness in the case that took him to the correctional center. He has been arrested and is among the suspects. Among another group of 3 escapees from the correctional center in Benin also went ahead to snatch a Lexus sports utility vehicle, SUV. 3 of them met at the correctional center and they were caught by the police. A set of 2 escapees equally stole a Toyota Camry car. They also met at the correctional center. They were arrested by Okada Division of Edo State Police Command. We have a total of 10 escapees. The guns were also recovered from the criminal elements. And of course, there were reactions from Nigeria as some were saying, let him face the firing squad immediately. He doesn't need to appear in court anymore. And others say, how correctional is the correctional center? And others said the name and particulars of this criminal ought to be published to authenticate this story. And there was so much and many comments from Nigerians because, of course, this is causing more problems for the public today. And others said, hope the testifier was not bought to testify against him wrongfully. And one person said, lesson, it is not everything that someone says that someone must say or talk about. I pity the neighbor. Anyways, the criminals should be brought to book immediately. Others say, truly, some of those guys are supposed to be in prison for life. The next protest must not be taken to the prison. Be a pig remains a pig, no matter what you do to it. Said, what a way, even after getting a second chance to turn a new leaf, they're still getting themselves into criminal activities. Well, it appears they love the life in prison than freedom. And someone said Edo people are well known as notorious criminals. So it is the people that release them as they do not see anything to do like others but to go to prison and be releasing that members and needy people. That was such a foolish comment from someone. And someone said a criminal will always be a criminal. How correct is our correctional centers? Inmates come out only to become more hardened. Well, that is Nigeria for you. But really, the protest that went on in Nigeria was such a peaceful one. I think it's just a bad name that they want to give to the protest so that even the youths among themselves will be divided and say that, this protest has not brought anything good for us, but rather has brought us shame, has brought us, bad luck and so many things. That is exactly how they want it to be. But I just hope that these old folks will not win over, because they've really caused this country to be backward in every ramification. Nigeria is not supposed to be where they are. Nigeria is supposed to be far ahead. But of course, because of so many things that these politicians and even those in government do, Nigeria has not grown beyond where she is, just like a stumbling block, and no progress whatsoever, because there's really no sector in Nigeria that we can point to and say, indeed, in this sector over the years, Nigeria has actually, moved forward. There is really none. You can hardly point any. But I hope that, this a fight for bad governance will actually emerge and there will be a new Nigeria, because really enough is enough. Very soon, even at the diaspora right there, a lot of people will begin to reject Nigerians because there's no development going on in her country. Even if you decide to get angry and say, I'm going back to my country, what exactly do you think you're going to gain? You're not going to get anything from the country that you believe is supposed to be a home for you, a country that you're supposed to call your motherland, your fatherland. It is not even a place that can be called home. A home is a place where you can relax, when you feel, when I go there, I am more of myself. But, the environment is not conducive enough for you to even feel safe in. That is the problem we have in Nigeria. And that is one thing that we must all put our hands together and ensure that we kill, and ensure that we do not continue in such a life, because it will affect everyone, whether you're there or you're not. So my people, thank you for listening. Whatever you have to say about this, drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.